Well, hello, everyone. Look at me. I'm on time tonight. I'm actually early. When does that ever happen? Not very often. So I'll give everyone a few minutes to start rolling in since, usually I'm like 15 minutes past my start time. Hey, April. Good to see you, dear. How are you doing? Hey, Juju. Hey, Grace. Yeah, y'all, look at that. I am on time. I couldn't find little Dave the camera, so yeah, I think the kids were playing around with him. I'll find him probably tomorrow under the couch. I really need to take better care of my camera. I forgot I was watching the kids this weekend. I don't know why. It's been a long week. Um, but yeah, I forgot I was keeping the kiddos this weekend, and then they showed up, and I was like not prepared at all. So that's my fault. Didn't have stuff put up and stuff got lost. That's my own fault. Oh, cool. How was the Barbie movie? I actually want to go see that, but it'll have to be next weekend because, yeah, I think I don't think I have the kids next weekend. I need to check. But yeah, I really want to see that Barbie movie. At first, I didn't until I saw the preview. But yeah, I'm glad you got some time with your sister. But so one of our kitties is still at the vet. Um, Started Thursday night. Hey AC, I know I'm on time, so it's a little weird. I'm usually not on time. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so Beryl, right? My kiddo's kitty. Thursday night he wasn't acting right, and we noticed he didn't try to go outside, and then he did the same thing Friday, and we know he was just not acting right by like midday. So we got him into the vet Saturday morning, and they decided to keep him all day Saturday and Sunday for observation. We're supposed to go get him tomorrow. Hopefully he's doing good. We haven't heard anything, but they only have people who come in and check on the who come in to check on the animals. Um, and if they're only there to check in, and then they have someone else come in, and he should be okay. Ah, okay. Hey Teresa, good to see you. Hey Fish. Yeah, Fishner didn't distract me. He did, however, remind me not to fall asleep before my stream. We do have that. Okay, hopefully I'm not going to robot now. So, but I'm glad to see everyone. I am still waiting on these fish to pop out their babies. Um, okay, I thought that was a baby. It was not. Never mind. It's a good thing we didn't have Dave on for that. That would have been very unsightly. Almost got all excited. That was, yeah. Okay, now that I've embarrassed myself, am I still doing the robot thing or did it clear up? Yes, my fish are very, very pregnant. So I have a sick cat and a very pregnant fish. This is very stressful. I haven't been this stressful since I was, having my own kids waiting for them to pop out. Well, now we know that SpongeBob is not a contraceptive. Okay. Some do, um, Teresa. Guppies and the skiffia that I have are called live bearers, and they actually give live birth. Sharks do it. I believe dolphins do it. Um, there's a few other fish species that do it, uh, but like betas lay eggs. Mr. Whiskers also lays the eggs. I think. Oh, yeah, that's right. Dolphin aren't fish. Sorry, they're mammals. I think they're not turning on because Mr. Scipia took the lights to try to grow some special plants for the females. That's why. That's a good question. I need to look into that because I know that some fish can be mammals. Um, I don't know if I don't know. I don't even know how my scipias aren't like floating because they are so fat. Like I'm not overfeeding them. It's kind of crazy. They just have not popped them babies out. Hey, Mrs. C. Oh well, then never mind. He gave them back. Then he didn't want to keep those lights. Yeah, I'll have to get Fish Nerd to come on. Maybe next weekend we'll set it up for Fish Nerd to come on and give us some more fish education here because I need I'm gonna have questions about the baby fish and we're gonna hope that their parents don't eat them all. Survival of the fittest. Yes, see, these are questions that yes, I was wondering how many fish they could have at a time. Hang on, let me go. I will tell the Skippia to leave your lights alone. I'll be like, hey, don't mess with Grace's lights. All right, let me go let the doggo out before she starts, howling at us. I will be right back, y'all. Okay, I'm back. Um, okay, we have to talk about these Skippia. Okay, and how I have to take back something I said about them the other day because after I said it, they proved me extremely wrong. Okay, I forget exactly what I was worked up about, right? Oh, no, I remember. I remember. Okay. So let's go back to almost 2 weeks ago. Um, I was very riled up at the time. Okay. So Fish Nerd introduced me to this website called Aquabid, right? And I went on there and I found these two little fish called Santa Maria Endlers. And they are live bearers, just like the skiffia are. And I've never had anything, I've had the skiffia, I've had guppies, and I've had a beta. I've had a couple of fish, but I'd gotten the winning bid on these two Santa Maria Endlers, a boy and a girl, a breeding pair, if you will. And so I won it for like $2 plus shipping. Okay. But the fish were $2. Okay. Great deal on the fish. And the boy is so pretty. I will have pictures of him coming up very soon because he has a very interesting little dance. But I was very riled up because my postal worker had delivered my mail, and we have a parcel locker. But live animals aren't supposed to go in the parcel lockers, right? They're supposed to be delivered to your house. And these fish were definitely marked live animals. So she essentially put my fish in an oven. And I was very upset about that. And in my rage and in my very riled upness, I was like, I was like, I was looking forward to these fish because they're colorful, unlike the skiffia, who are nothing special. I meant in their coloration. But then I have to take that back and eat birds, okay? Because then I noticed the skiffia doing something the other day. and and I was like, I told Juju after I saw him doing this that I had to eat my words about what I said about them because one of the little boys was swimming with the girls and he was very worked up. The other boys would come and try to get near him, and he, yeah, okay, yes, I said they're nothing special to look at. That was until I noticed what happened when they were in their whole mating process. And apparently, when they start getting worked up with the girls, they have a black line that essentially will come up. And they have little dots in their tails. But you can't see them unless they're worked up, like dancing for the girls. And I didn't know that. So I have to take back that what I said. But again, I was very, very upset that day. But once you see Mr. Endler here, Mr. Santa Maria, you will see what I mean about the two vast differences between the Skiffia boys and Mr. Santa Maria Endler boy. He is very colorful, and his little fire tail, like kind of like you know twitches when he dances. But I did take it back later that night, and I was very worked up. So you know you had to be there. But I was very mad. I was like, I'm gonna have baked little fish. I was like, I was waiting for them to get there. I'm like, they're gonna get cooked because I couldn't get into the mailbox until Mr. Mousy got home. So I was very upset. Well, okay, it's not that. Okay, it's not that I didn't care. Okay, what it was is okay. I was upset about my fish getting cooked. Is what it boils down to, or the prospect of my fish getting cooked because the Santa Maria Endlers were going to be my first colorful fishies. And yeah, the skiffia were kind of plain compared to the new fishies. But I have to take that back now because now I have seen a new side to the skiffia, and I need to try to get pictures of it. But yeah, they have, like I said, they have a black line that will literally come out of nowhere down their side, and these little spots that like you can see on their tails. It's really interesting, and you can't really see it until you're like absolutely yeah. What did I say about the sea monkeys last night? I kind of did say something about. I was very tired. I think I might have been sleep typing. I don't remember what I said in that chat last night. Um, you know, but yeah. Um, did I say something about deep frying sea monkeys? Oh no, I'm a monster. Oh, but yeah, it's been a long week. It's been a long weekend. I'm a little delirious. Um, I have noticed that fish nerd, and again, like I said, I was worked up. I love the skippia to death. I really do. They're cute little fish, and um, something that you really don't see quite a bit on them is their bellies are silver. But when the light hits them at a certain angle, that silver turns like a blue color. And I have never seen that happen on like any other fish I've ever owned. So, while to most people, the Skippia might be plain, they're very unique little fishies, and they got killer dance moves. So, I am happy about that. um, but yeah, I was just very upset that day, and I kind of that conversation between Mia and Juju had been recorded, so you could see how worked up I was over this male lady. Yes, Mr. Santa Maria does have some moves, and he has started on those moves. Um, so you'll start seeing some new characters coming into the mix here in the next few days because everyone's about to start coming out of quarantine this week, and very happy to show that. And I've got to get some pictures of yeah, one I got to get some pictures of them and of Mr. and Mrs. Whiskers because oh my goodness. Well, Mrs. Santa Maria, I will say this about Mrs. Santa Maria. She kind of looks like a Skippia. She doesn't have a lot of color to her. She is a very plain Jane, down to earth, you know, um, you know, little fishy. But Mr. Santa Maria, oh boy, he has some moves and some bright colors. Huge. Well, they have to come out of quarantine first. We're still making sure everyone's their travels were safe. That the almost baking didn't kill them. No ick, no fin issues. But yeah, they're coming out this week, and I agree. Mrs. Maria sounds better. When you see her, you will see what I'm talking about. See, Fish Nerd gets it. Fish Nerd gets it. He gets it. Um, Mrs. Whiskers though has gotten a little bigger, and Mr. Whiskers has gotten more whiskers. Uh, they're very long whiskers at this point, and he has gotten some size on him. So it's time to bring back the OG characters and bring the Mr. and Mrs. Whiskers back in, and the Endlers, and the new Endlers and everything. So got some new shorts coming out. Um, oh yeah, more Bushy. If he doesn't shove her in that cave soon, I'm gonna put her in that cave. Okay. Yes, he has started. At first, when I moved him, he didn't want to mess with the cave. I think he was just a little upset about the move. But now he has started coming into the cave more. And the thing is he's like been out of the cave, kind of doing his little fanning thing. So I think he's like trying to show Mrs. Whiskers, like, look at my fanning moves. Like, see, I'm ready to fan some eggs. So let's get in that cave, yo. Let's have some little wigglers come out of here. So yeah. Hey, welcome to the chat. I almost wish they could talk to you, Jew, and tell us, how upset they are about their homes getting, all kinds of disrupted. But I will say, even all the trouble I had with the whole aquabid situation, I am very happy with the new fishies. I have not seen any eggs in the cave yet. So I've been checking like every morning. I go out and check, and I think it's supposed to rain this week again. So every time it rains, I've been adding cold water to the tank, like doing a quick water change on them. So it makes them think, hey, it was raining, and we can do our thing now. Because I hear cold water is really good for making the breeding happen. So we are trying that. Well, actually, even though the new neighborhood might be a little smaller, I personally like the setup on the smaller tank a little better. But it's got a lot of vallisneria growing in there. I need to show off the 10-gallon tank and this shrimp tank, because they have both, all of their plants have started coming in there. Ooh, that is a good idea, Mr. Whiskers, to give him some rainwater. I will set a bucket out this week for when it rains. Um, but yeah, you know, I'm hoping like they're, and I think it was Mrs. Whiskers was just still like not there yet. I think she's getting close to being there. You know, time to you know have some little baby plecos running around the tank. I'm ready to be a grandma to these plecos, okay? And I can't until they actually drop the eggs and get to the business, okay? It's like, come on, waiting for you guys. You know. Yeah, I really got to get better about putting the camera up and taking some pictures on the tank. I it was a beginning of the week went well. Okay, it was the later part of the week. Once Beryl got sick and started acting weird, like it just just kind of got a little hairy from there. Get them a subscription to OnlyFins. I, I'm thinking maybe I should like get them a little fish tablet in there and let them do their own thing. Be like, here, whatever floats your boat. So I was like hoping it wasn't raining already. Some rainwater and Marvin Gaye. That's all they need. uh, it's like I keep checking on Skippy though because I really am concerned about the girls. They were kind of like all eerie and still earlier, and it's like, kind of like I want to catch them like giving birth, but I know it's gonna happen when I'm asleep. I'm just gonna totally miss that. That's just yeah, that's gonna be a sad moment. But I'm hoping. I am hoping. To OnlyFans. Or maybe make like a second channel, um, and make that like move that over to the fish content. I don't know. Or you know, do a series of OnlyFans shorts. So, um, it is pretty good. So I'm gonna try to go the whole hour tonight on the live stream, y'all. My sleep is completely jacked up right now, and you know, yeah. Well, thinking about that after the stream, I guess I need to go ahead and get them some more zucchini in the tank because I kind of went crazy buying zucchini and sweet potato, and it's like I want to feed it all to them, but yeah, um, you know, I don't want to overfeed them. And the skiffia, I've noticed like they like the algae wafers like way too much. So, I pop those in the tank, and the skiffy are like fighting the plecos for them. Oh, it's a dilemma. How much do you feed them? How much wine do you add to the water before you've over served them? And which goes better with fish, white or red? Which do the fish like better? And yeah, it's just been a long week, y'all. White wine for the fish. I guess that's a good thing because then what do you think happened to the sea monkeys, Grace? Jeez, they wanted something to drink. That's called rainwater. Yes, I drink the wine, they get the fresh water. And occasionally, the sea monkeys don't get fed to the fish. Yes, if I overfeed the fish, they would. My OnlyFans subscription is was taken away by Mr. Mousy for a month. He said I was spending way too much time. No, I don't actually add wine to their water. That I was joking. That was a bad joke, but I was joking. And tomorrow's going to be fun because tomorrow I have to um, do all of the water change. Well, except for the Mr. Whiskers tank because I'm waiting for for it to rain. Um, I have to do the water changes on the other tanks, and then I have a new filter. Y'all, I got a good deal on a filter. I paid like $2.50 um, for my new filter. So when I got my 20 gallon, I bought it from someone at the I got it from someone from the fish club in my community, and they gave me a good deal on the 20 gallon, the filter, the hood, everything but the light came with it, and that it was $20 for it. So I got a killer deal on the tank. And when I was doing the water change on it, when I put the gravel in it that I didn't like, and I reset up the tank, I took the filter out and I cracked the housing on it, and it's been working, but it was not going to hold up long at all. So I've been trying to find a replacement filter on it. Oh, fish nerd's probably in trouble too. Um, so we I've been looking at filters for to replace the filter in the 20 gallon. I was going to let it work as long as it would work, um, because spending money on the filter, I wanted to get a good one, but I didn't want to spend a lot of money. It was a whole conundrum. So I was shopping around on the filters, and the cheapest, like decent filter I could find for it was on sale for $18.99. Regularly $29.99. And and I want that filter. I don't want to pay $18.99 for it. So I was talking to my sister-in-law, and she was like, "Hey, I have a bunch of PetSmart points because I didn't use them for when I was ordering the cat's food from PetSmart, and they're going to expire soon." She's like, "You can use them." So I'm like, "Cool, I'm going to use them." And PetSmart on their app has a little coupon, a game you can play, and you can get like 10, 15, 20% off a single item. And I had gotten the 15% coupon. I couldn't get the 20% off one. So I got the 15% off coupon. So I went to PetSmart. They price matched the filter from the app to the store. So it went from $29.99 to $18.99. Then they took another 15% of it off. And then I had like $12 in PetSmart points, which made the filter around $2.50 actual cash money that I paid for the new filter. So I got a heck of a deal. Next time I need to do that on a much better filter. But for the 20 gallon, for what I needed it for, that one works. The only thing is like I could really use a second one. Maybe I can get, Mr. Mousey to look and see exactly what I did to this one when I cracked it. He might be able to fix it with like, some sort of glue or epoxy or something. So we'll see what we can do to fix that one. If we can't, it is what it is. I'll keep looking for ooh, that is a good idea, Juju. But I'm gonna keep looking around and see if I can get another filter because I do need to get another one. I'd like to have a second hang on back filter. And yeah. Yeah. Because, you know, But I did do a lot of comparative shopping to get that filter. So I'm really happy I did. Because the cheapest one I could find on even Amazon wasn't as good as the price of the one I got. So, but yeah. So gonna get those filters switched out tomorrow. Gonna do some water changes. Gonna try to clean up some of the um, tanks on the bottom. Got a lot of plant matter that's just like collecting. So I'm gonna try to get some of that sucked out of there. Gonna be a real cleanup day tomorrow on the tanks. Yes, it is actually a decent quality filter. Now, we do have to talk about the Santa Maria Endlers and Mr. Mousy. Those are now his fish, by the way. He has claimed the Endlers. He feeds them, he talks to them. Apparently, they have become his babies. So he may be in the process of building a tank stand for the bedroom so he can move them into the bedroom because they are his little fishies now. So, but he is going to make sure that he builds a stand onto it for little Dave Cam so we can watch the aquarium because I was like, you can't steal the fish away from me completely. I was like, I got to record these bad boys somehow. So, but he has stopped there. He has not gone any further than saying, hey, those are my fish. And he does like the baby plecos. He talks to the baby plecos quite a lot. So, and parasailing is fun. Oh yeah, get him a couple of quarries to go into with the endlers. That or well, more than a couple, like 4 or 5. Get them in there. Oh man, that would be a nice tank. What am I cutting out? Did I cut out some sea monkeys? I didn't cut out any sea monkeys. What are we talking about sea monkeys? See, you got him to dance, Juju. You got him to dance. Well, see, here's the one thing. At least, Mr. Mousy, he knows when to say when. Me, I'm kind of the binge fisher. You know, I see the fish, I want the fish, I buy the fish. He sees two, he's like, I'll take those, and I'm good. Uh, oh, and apparently, yes, we will need lots of stiff drinks and no cheeses. I have been cheesing it out this weekend. The kids were on a cheese it roll. I think we went through a whole box of them. If I don't see a cheese it for at least 2 weeks, I will be happy. Well, and if you have a pool, then I will totally throw the fish in your pool. You'll look away, and the next thing you know, you're going to come back, and there's going to be at least 6 fish swimming on your pool. Yes, I believe the fish meeting is next weekend, and I am going to get to go to that one. So I am very excited about that. And then there's a fish auction coming up that I am trying to squirrel away the monies for. Um, you know, got to get some bills paid, and then I'm going to squirrel away some monies, and I'm going to try to get the shrimpies some more friends, and hopefully that'll work out. And I kind of want to set up a second shrimp tank after I get the first one like going really good. But we're one at a time. I'm going slow on the shrimp. I have learned from mistakes in the past, so I'm gonna go slow. We're gonna, um, and yeah. So once I get the shrimp going good and I can actually start filming them, a second shrimp tank will be in the works. We're just gonna, like I said, we're gonna go slow on that one. I still don't like the fact that every time I come near them with the camera, they like seem to like I'll set it up and then they're like all gone. It's like, you guys, that's not even funny. It's like, I didn't think you could move that fast. Anyone that tells you a snail and a shrimp and a turtle is slow, they are lying. They can move if they want to move. So our fish meetings are in Atlanta, actually, like on the north side of Atlanta, and they usually fall on the day that I have my doctor's appointments for like therapy and treatments. So I usually can't go because by the time I get home, I've already been in the car for 2 hours. Then the doctors have been, poking and prodding on me. So, it's hard to go. Um, so maybe bust out a cereal box, y'all. Separate corners. But it's hard to go. But I think next weekend is the meeting I'm going to actually get to go to. I am very happy about that. And one of the people who got me a tank and was helping me get all started up when I was looking for the tanks told me anytime I want to go that, I can carpool with her, which is good because I do not like driving in Atlanta. It's hard. People don't like to drive in Atlanta and they don't pay attention. It's just a nightmare to drive through Atlanta. So I will let someone else do the driving. I will do the riding. I'll pay for the gas. We're just gonna let it go like that. So, y'all, I can't believe I fell asleep last night. Oh my gosh, I felt so bad. So last night, she just wants the skiffia baby. She might want the skiffia babies. Ever since I told her I had the skiffias and the babies, she's been really nice to me. So, you know. But last night over on Clairview's channel, I fell asleep. And apparently I won the caption contest. And I didn't know I won it until this morning. So I never win anything, like for real win stuff. So I was very happy that I actually, won stuff. The only other thing I've won was tarot cards in my whole life. Like I don't win stuff. So yeah, I felt so bad. I was trying so hard to stay awake for the stream. It's just with the kids. I think I only saw like the first 15 minutes of her stream last night, Grace. I really don't remember how much of it I was there for. I think the last thing I remember was the SpongeBob pictures, and that was it. That was the last thing I remembered. Yeah, so let me find that comment. Sorry, I should have muted the mic before I did that. Someone posted that they were selling long fin pleco babies, right? The albino ones, and they want like $25 for them. That's a lot of money. Honestly, Grace, I may have woke up. I was so tired. I don't remember it though. Um, so let me run you down how my sleep for the whole weekend looked, y'all. It was really bad. Um, so I went to sleep probably about 9 or 10 on Friday. I was up for a while on Claire's Friday stream, and then I fell asleep. Hey, Cat Ninja, long time no see. Um, but I had like 2.5 hours of sleep on Friday night, maybe three ish. And then I got up and I went to Conyers, Georgia, which is about an hour and 15 minutes away from me. Um, and I had to go there and back. So I was in the car for like over 2 hours. And the medical transport driver that took me had their radio blaring Beyonce the whole way back. So normally, like, I can nap in the car, and I was really hoping to get that nap there and back because I knew I had the kids all day, and I was like so looking forward to that nap in the car, and I didn't get it. And I was up with the kids, and I did take another hour and a half ish nap, but then I was up, and then the kids were like falling asleep. So I remember starting the stream. I don't remember at what point I fell asleep during it, but it happens. I do that sometimes. I got to get my sleep schedule back on track. I pretty much have started sleeping again at night, which is really good. Because for a long time I was not. I was like waking up at 2 a.m. every morning and staying up till like 11 a.m. and then I would sleep the rest of my day away, and it was like a vicious cycle. So I'm sleeping at night again, and I'm very happy about that. But yeah, I've been oh, but yeah, yeah, and yeah, I've been trying really hard to get to sleep at night, and what happened Friday night was when I woke up, Mr. Mousy had forgotten that we had the kids, and he came to check on me and didn't realize that I had put the kids down to go to sleep, and they don't like to be left alone. So I was actually in the same room with them, and I had fallen asleep in there, and he was like, "Hey, come to bed," and I like it freaked me out, and I woke the kids up because I freaked out. Yeah, so it was an accident, but it was yeah, I slept a lot during the week, which was good, but this weekend I got like no sleep. So tonight I'm gonna go to sleep, and I'm gonna sleep like I have not slept in a month. So that'll be nice at least. And yes, I'm glad you got some sleep because I am realizing how nice it is to sleep again. You should see sleep is good. Cat Ninja is across the pond from us, so it quite a few hours ahead of us in the future there. But I guess everyone could have figured that out with time frame. So I'm just rambling at this point. But y'all, okay. So Wednesday I'm gonna go live again. Yeah. Um it for me that's the way I felt like about 3 months ago, and now I'm like I love my sleep. I was getting a lot of broken up sleep, and I have found the older I get, that broken sleep cycle really messes with me. And I know, like, okay, if I'm excited about something or if I get anxious, I won't sleep at all. I'll hit like an insomnia period, um, where I'll just stay awake. But I'm hoping I can kind of maintain a sleep schedule again, because I kind of noticed that my sleep schedule was like good before I had my surgery, and then after I had the surgery, it just kind of went downhill from there. But we're coming up on a year on that too, so I'm really excited. That it's been a year since that happened. Um, I haven't tried trazodone. My sister-in-law takes it. I I need to talk to my doctor about getting on something. I don't like taking the Lunesta or the or stuff like that, like the Lunesta or the Ambien, because I've had the lost time situation going on. So, and that will, once you experience that, that's something you just don't want to like have happen, because it's like you people swear you did stuff and you have no memory of it. Like, I didn't get up and walk around. Oh yeah, you did. Yes, you did. So, I will talk to my doctor and try that one. Uh, right now, I'm actually, like, I've been doing better with my sleep though, but I know it's going to be one little thing that will throw it off, and then it's going to be all downhill from there. So if it happens again, I'm definitely going to try to get something to take that will help me go to sleep, stay asleep, kind of thing. And let's see what is going on this week, y'all. Okay, so Wednesday I'm going to be live streaming again. I'm going to be putting out some shorts through the week as I get the tank situations moved around, showing off the new stuff. So that'll happen at some point this week. Um, that actually, Grace, that might not be a bad idea, but my TV is kind of like got a big old black line going down the center of it. We've had the TV exactly 4 years, and now it's starting to go out on me. I have never been more upset in my life, but it is what it is. We will never buy that brand of TV again. Oh yeah, there are a lot more changes that need to happen to the bedroom. Instead of a TV, we're going to put an aquarium in there, so we can listen to the bubbling water. That's going to be fun. I need one of those 10-hour sleep nights. I will take one of those too. Yeah, I do need to get it out. Use my actual living room and den that I have. Yeah, like when I go to sleep, I need to put my phone on the charger and just leave it alone. Um, I have been falling asleep watching the aquariums a little bit too much, so I need to actually make it to the bedroom. That helps too. If you actually go to bed and then you sleep. I need to look at the model again. Um, I think it's a Vizio, because we got it at Walmart, and see, it's just there you go with that Walmart again. It's like, it's always Walmart. But all of our other, and it's a smart TV. which that's another thing that kind of blows my mind. All of our TVs that we got before the smart TV are still working. No problems, no issues, nothing. But the smart TV, it went out. My sister in law, Jennifer, she got one too. Hers lasted 2 years before it did the same thing. So, and maybe Vizio has like improved since I got mine, but mine died, Jennifer's died. We both got the same brand. She got a TCL after that, and that one died too. So yeah. So I'm not gonna, if I buy another TV, I'm gonna save up the money. I'm gonna get a better TV, and I'm just, you know, hopefully it will last longer. Um, oh, but my other TVs that weren't the smart TVs and still have are all Magnavox TVs. So um, yeah, and I kind of wonder if it's because they're the smart TVs that it happens, because I I would love an LG TV. I'm not gonna lie. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up for tonight because I am starting to get tired. It's been a long week. I got to get up early and go pick up Mr. Barrel. Um, and yeah, go get Mr. Barrel and do the fish stuff tomorrow. So I'll be back Wednesday, and Thursday be over on Shenanigans, hanging out with y'all. So I will see y'all then, and keep an eye out for the new shorts because I'm going to start putting those out this week with the new fish, y'all. So I will see y'all later, and y'all have a good night and have a good week. Bye, y'all. Oh wait, okay, I'm waiting. I waited. I will get you some pictures of the whiskers. I promise. Ooh, if Mr. Mousy gets a driver in that area, I'm gonna have him swing by and pick it up. An all trivia on Thursday. I am down for trivia on Thursday. Trivia. I like trivia. Everyone, I'm good with it. Oh, an all haunted trivia. I am down for that. I would go for that one. I like the spooky stuff. Yeah, I'm good with the haunted trivia on Thursday, and Vishnu says he is too. Uh, I know Jujubee's down for the trivia, so okay, all right, y'all. Well, Thursday trivia over on Shenanigans, and I will I'll post a community link on that one. So try to get some new people to um, some new people to come hang out with us. And y'all have a good week. And new pictures, new shorts, and everything coming soon. So y'all have a good week, and I will see y'all later. Bye.